On location and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Well, hello and welcome from deep on the west side.
Did you have an issue getting in? I called again for you. Make sure you could get in.
I always have to text Kevin for his address. But we're over here, and here's the thing. Here's how I know deep west side. Garagio. The screened-in garage. What have I said the entire time I'm here? I would come out here and take a nap on the couch he has out here. There's a nice cross breeze. It's perfect. It's got a TV set up. Got a little NASCAR delayed because of the rain in Chicago, the city.
We were playing cards. I lost $6 in that chair right here and right now.
Oh, see, and that's not even that bad. Probably cost you more than that to host everybody, to be honest with you, right? Between beer.
Stupid neighbor won both games. Hater.
But we were at Kevin's house. He was kind enough to invite my son Jameson and I out, and we're invading his space. But I would say, for people who don't know, it is why is it more of a west side thing than an east side thing? Now, I spent most of my time, all of my time in the greater Rochester area since the early 90s on the east side, and I don't ever remember seeing that. And this became kind of like, oh, the Garagio. I've been to a few, and they're fantastic. I saw one that somebody had a whole bar in there. It was like an entire den. It's fantastic. I go, why are we making fun of this?
My construction guy's over here. He's working on the bar for next year.
Is he really?
Probably not.
No.
He's lazy.
He's lazy. He's lazy.
Drinks a little too much.
But I mean, I think it's a great use of space. Why not? What are we doing?
The only thing I need to get, like he's got the ceiling fan on the top to blow the air around.
Oh.
I got to get the ceiling fan.
Yeah. See, that's well, he's a construction guy. He's smart. Thinks of these things. Yeah, that's what he does. You know, Kevin.
East side.
Carpenter.
East side is like sitting at Greg Connor's house out by the pool.
Kevin's wife Carrie is on as well. You say your neighbor's a handyman. Bob's a handyman.
No, he's a carpenter.
A carpenter. Okay, but well, that's true. I'm sure he is a carpenter, but he's handy. He can do stuff. When it comes to handy, where does Kevin fall on the scale?
Let's just say
Jobs
if
only.
Bob is home, Kevin makes a phone call and he comes running over to check if there's a leak.
But here's the thing.
They usually cost me
I think guys like Bob like doing that. Like they know it. They can look at it. They can see it, figure it out.
It's because Kevin gives them free drinks.
Yeah, but either way, that's how you pay him. Right?
That's how he sneaks away from his wife. He's like, hey, Kevin called. He's got a thing going on over there. I got to go over there real quick and see something. She's like, don't come back hammered. I think I haven't said it.
Oh, so yesterday, Jameson and I went to the last night of Jazz Fest. And so we get downtown, and Jameson sees the VO scooters that are everywhere.
I saw a video of this.
Yes. So the VO scooters are everywhere, and I can't tell if people have just left them or they've left them outside of a restaurant and they want to come back and take them again. I have no idea what's happening with these, and he's getting pissed at me. And we run into some people that I know, and they're going,
Did he Kia Boy one of them?
No. So they keep saying, oh, yeah, you got to let them try it, but you got to be careful of this. You got to be careful of this. And most of these people are older, right? So they just, I mean, one of the things that I would say to anybody is, if you can keep balance throughout your life, and I know that sounds funny, and I don't mean balance, I mean physical balance, where you can keep some kind of balance. That's like your kids are athletes, right? So they have great balance. And I think that as we get older, we lose our balance, our flexibility, and our balance goes. So this guy's like, yeah, man, you got to watch out for potholes and cracks in the streets. I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, Jameson has really good balance. He just does. I've seen it. So he keeps pestering me, and finally I'm like, all right, screw it. So there's one, and we're down in Parcel 5, which is in downtown Rochester. And last night, Trombone Shorty was going to close out the Jazz Fest with a free show. They did a great job, by the way, with all the free shows this year. You know, Southside Johnny was the night before, and I know he's played a lot around our area, but it's just always a lot of fun. So you have to scan it. You got to set it up. It's got to go through your Apple Card. It's like all these things. It's, you know, everything's digital. So it's not even, you know, you're just standing there. So what's the big deal? So finally, he jumps on, and he's kind of going around inside Parcel 5, but not far, just up and down the straightaway. Security guard goes, hey, you got to get that out of here. And I said, but he got it in here. Like, we picked it up inside their space. It's not like he drove it in. He goes, yeah, all right. So we take it out. Now Jameson is going all over. So I did jump on because I had to see how my balance was. And it was fine.
Did you eat shit?
No, I did not. But Jameson was cruising on this thing. And all of a sudden, he's out of my sight. I can't find him. And I said to him, listen, man, it's 33 cents a minute. So I think it's $10 down, 33 cents a minute after that. Okay? To run one of these VO scooters. So he takes off, and he's going.
He's gone for 2.5 hours.
He's gone. I can't find him.
He's at home.
All of a sudden, he comes flying back. He goes, hey, I just got yelled at by a cop for going too fast. He got pulled over for going too fast on a VO scooter in the city. And I think he's telling me, and I don't know if this is true or not.
Was he texting too?
No, he was not texting. He was not paying it. So now I say to him, listen, man, we've already gone. I told you 15 minutes. We're over that. Or maybe I told you 10, whatever it was. We were over the time. So I thought I hit on the app, end ride.
Uh-oh.
I know. I get a thing going, insufficient funds on your thing. It's another.
Does the thing shut down if you have insufficient funds? It says,
because it goes through Apple Pay. So I have a card connected to Apple Pay. I don't know why, but I only put, so they're like, you ate your $10, you won $19. I'm sure they're going to get their money, though. Everything's connected. I don't even give a shit. But I was like, man, that stuff will add up quick because you're having a great time cruising around on this thing at 33 cents a minute. And you go, 33 cents a minute? Well, that's nothing. No. It adds up. It adds up quick.
Well, you were talking about last week the planes flying around, the refillers.
Mm-hmm.
I have a buddy who flies those planes. He's the pilot of those planes that refill the planes in the air.
It's amazing to me. It's amazing to me.
He had one of those scooters in Arizona. Ate shit, blew out his shoulder, was done for like 6 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you go off the wrong way, sure, think about it. Your hands are on the steering, right? You go down, and when he ate shit, did he go, I would assume, to the side and not? Because that would impact your shoulder. And I think most of us, if we're falling to the side, can't shift our body to put our hands down, right? So you're going to land on the shoulder, and that's where it absorbs all the impact.
I'm laughing at him. You can refill an F5 in the air, but you can't handle a little mini scooter? Come on, Tracy, get your hand out of your ass.
Well, so a buddy of ours, or a buddy of mine that I ran into, it was Lumpy, who you had on for Mystery Guest. He was in Iceland last week. For business.
I've always wanted to go to Iceland.
Yeah, my mom went there and loved it. She stayed in an ice castle or something at night. I don't know. Some touristy thing. But he said he rode them all over Iceland. And he was saying to Jameson, you got to look out for potholes. You got to look out for any kind of like cracks because they can really throw you off. And I'm going, he's a kid, man. They'll bounce like, you know what I mean? They'll just.
Well, it's like Michelle when she went roller skating. She blew out her elbow.
No.
You always take out the kid.
Man, it was the roller skating thing is bad. That's where my sister-in-law really, really screwed
How was your
herself.
mom doing, by the way? We haven't gotten an update on her in a while.
She went to the doctor, and I just sore. You know, I think part of it is being as old as she is.
How's the grip? Is the grip still there?
The grip is getting better,
Nice.
but I think she's very worried. Every little thing is a concern. You know what's funny is you bring this up, and I had no intention of saying any of this today, but I was reading something that said the human body is not designed to go as long as we have it go.
Are you trying to be cryptic?
No, I'm not.
Trying to tell your mom what's going on here.
No. I was thinking of my mom. I was thinking of me. I mean, my back's been bothering me all day, and I had a herniated disc in my lower back since Fisher because I was on. But it was before the Bills came in and gave
scooter
all these.
Issue?
No, but they gave all the great equipment, like state of the art gym equipment. They had some rusty old piece of shit. I got on there and I was doing reverse leg curls, and whatever I did, man, I yanked my back, and I was like, oh. And I remember walking back to my dorm like this, but I was 22 years old. Within an hour, I was back, you know?
That's why I don't work out.
Now, I'm like, every once in a while, I can feel, and I can feel when the weather's shit. I like all that. So I was reading this article today, and it goes, basically that we expect more for the human body, and it's just not designed. Like, it's not designed to go long, right? You know, and they're showing like a 100-year-old guy at a skateboard, and they're like, it doesn't happen because we start to deteriorate, and the discs start getting blown out. And you think about it, it's like, I have always joked, and it seems like a really simplistic view, but I hold to this. All we are pumps and pipes. It's like a house, right?
you know-
Pumps and pipes.
You know what I feel when I
Once
work
stuff
out?
starts leaking, it's not as easy to fix it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, right? Pumps and pipes. All of a sudden, you blow out a disc. Okay. You know, it's the same thing like Bob does construction. It's easier to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're basically a house doctor when you think about it. You're a house surgeon.
Dr. Reed.
He's a house surgeon.
Yeah.
But you know, in all seriousness, I don't know. And I went, oh, that sucks because, you know, you go to old cemeteries around here. There was one by our house, Jameson, when you were little in Pittsford, and it was like directly across. You go, most people died. When I did the math, they were 30. The average age in that cemetery, 35. 35! 35! I go, oh
Yeah,
my
you drive
God.
through Holy Sepulchre right in the front. There's a lot of
Yeah.
1700, 1800s, and they're not
No.
they're not long.
And I think to myself often now, I go, boy, I feel like I feel like I still got a lot to do. You know, and I don't mean just in terms of just in anything. Like I feel like I got a lot to do. Let's go. But it's a weird thing. Is you get older, things start to fall apart. You go, you're like an old house.
That's why I don't work out, man. I don't have to feel anything. I just feel sad when my beer's empty.
So tell me about going down to Connecticut because your son is going to go to Quinnipiac, and I know that you drew to the short straw and you had to go to parent orientation.
Yes. Well, it wasn't a short story.
I'm kidding,
I
I'm
just
kidding.
chose to go.
Bonding.
Something like that.
Great thing, father son. I think
Yeah, let's talk about the bonding real quick.
He
He slept for the 10.5-hour drive we took.
Yeah.
Both there and back.
Yeah.
He slept about 8.5 of it.
Okay, but I mean, here would be the thing: like your wife being smart enough to see that, like a good bonding moment for father son.
I just don't trust her with the van either.
All right, so what happened down there?
Oh, we went and we got down there and, you know, we got into the hotel. We hung out for a while. We did dinner. I beat his ass at bubble hockey a couple times. He tried to talk shit and play me, and I'm like, all right, I'll play you. Then I beat his ass 6-0, and he's like, well, it's because you got the good team. So I beat him again with the other side, and he was pissed. And
Now your middle son, it has a microphone in front of him.
this ought to be interesting.
And he's saying that is not usually the case. So Sam's your oldest, then there's Tyler, then there's Brady. So Tyler, what do you say?
I always beat him in bubble hockey.
He's beat me once.
No, we went to the Strong Museum and
Yeah.
we played bubble hockey there.
Yeah.
And I beat him the first time, and he blamed it on a broken guy. So I was like, all right, let's switch guys. And then I beat him with the broken guy.
Sometimes you got to let your kids win, right, Bill?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's all about self-esteem.
Yeah.
You got to make them feel good. Self-esteem. That's what it be. I think he really did kick your ass.
So we ended up going to the orientation the next morning. They had the rah-rah introduction
Yeah.
and all the fun and cheerleaders and this and that and what have you. And then they break off the kids and send them on their own way. And then the parents go their own way. And you know me for a long time. I don't hate people. I hate stupid people.
Yeah.
And when people start asking stupid questions,
Well, they're nervous. This is for a lot of
Well,
people.
no, the funny
we live
thing-
in the age of the helicopter parent.
but I
you
get
know what I mean?
I get that. But people that are asking the questions, because the first question the dean asked, how many of you this is your first kid? Raise your hand. So
Yeah.
hands go up.
Yeah.
How many of this is your second kid, third kid, 4 or more? The people asking the stupid questions were the 3s and 4 and mores.
Really?
Like, seriously, why? Why are you asking?
What
these
would be a
questions?
stupid question?
Well, they were asking the director of public safety,
Yeah.
the campus safety guy, when the kids are going to get their dorm assignments.
Well, probably because they don't know who else to ask, and they're sick of listening to the kids.
But the funny part was the guy that talked before and asked
Yeah.
for questions was the guy who handled all the dorm assignments.
Okay.
And he said, you know what? If you have questions specific to dorm assignments, I'll be in my office the next 2.5 hours, because you have a 2.5 hour break between lunch and when the next closing ceremony things come.
Yeah.
And, stop by and you can ask any questions you want.
Okay.
So they just decided to ask public safety when the dorm assignments are going to be in. I'm just like, you know what? I can't. I texted my wife. I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
So where'd you go?
And I took a little road trip up to Gillette Stadium.
So now this is the weirdest thing in the world. That's your mecca.
It is.
I mean, in a way, because you're a huge. How does a guy who grew up here? Now, I will say, growing up downstate, I was a Giants fan as a kid. I came here. We did training camp. You got to meet some of the players. You heard their story. You saw their faces. You couldn't not root for them. So because of that, I became, over the years, a Bills fan. How do you grow up in Bills country and become like of all the teams, a Patriots fan?
Funny story. I was.
Yeah, but he's from Boston. I can tell. I heard the accent.
Funny story. I was talking to a security guard outside of the stadium. They were getting the stadium. There's a ton of construction. They got a huge scoreboard going, and they're putting in a new lighthouse that they've got that they blow for third down, and they were getting like the stadium ready for Ed Sheeran this weekend.
Okay. And
I'm talking to the security guard because, he's not asking stupid questions. And he's like talking to me. He's like, I'm from Buffalo. I'm a big Bills fan. I get to see him once a year here. I live in Rhode Island. He's like, how'd you become a Pats fan? I go, honestly, when I grew up, I felt bad for the Patriots watching them play the Bills twice a year, and the Bills would just beat the living hell out of them.
And you felt bad?
And I felt bad for the Patriots, and I'm like, you know what? This team, let's go. Why not? And it worked out for the last 20-something years.
See, I paid attention to the Patriots when Parcells became their head coach. And when I was a kid, I had curtains that had every NFL team's logo on there. And I paid attention, but I never really paid attention to New England outside of that, other than when Parcells became the head coach, and then I think he led him to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, 96
with
against
Bledsoe.
The Packers.
Yeah,
Favre.
Yeah, with Bledsoe. But that was.
But yeah, the Bills just pounded on them for so many years. I felt bad. I'm like, I liked the old logo. I'm like, it's cool.
Yeah, it was an old school logo with the Patriot height. Yeah,
and then they became 1-15 with the old coach from Syracuse, and
I forgot about
ran
that.
Dick McPherson out of town, brought in Parcells, he drafted Bledsoe, and
the
guy from the Jets hit him, and the rest was history.
That was it. We are in Kevin's Garagio, I'm going to call it. Is it bad to call it a Garagio? I kind of like that name.
Call it whatever you want.
It's nice. It's you know what it is? It's like the screened-in porch, right? It's good use of space.
It's just an extra summer room for the house.
Yeah, extra summer room. You get out, you can do the whole thing. You all right over there?
Yeah.
All right.
Allergies.
I know.
It's the Italian garage. The Italians used to have garage like that.
Yes.
She's allergic to bullshit in your hair.
That's his wife, Carrie, over there. Poor Carrie. All right, we'll take a moment. When we come back, 4th of July, we'll give you the people you will see at every barbecue. And then we will tell you about something that happened boating-wise that you need to be aware of. And then something that happened not around here, but guy went a little crazy.
All right.
A little crazy. He's trying to steal some stuff. Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They're having their grand opening on July 15th at 11 a.m. You will find them at 6484 New York Route 96, right there in Victor. They have the largest Wrangler inventory in the area. Now, for this grand opening, our good friend, Jimmy Z's Plates and Shakes.
Jimmy Z's teaming up with Carm?
Jimmy Z is teaming up with Carm and bringing out the food truck.
That's like a tag team from the WWE there.
It is a fantastic idea. They're bring your classic car for if you have a classic car, bring it down. They're going to have a car show, and of course, they're going to have all kinds of family fun going on, raffles, grand opening specials, all there. July 15th. That is a Saturday.
We got to get Racing Randy a job with Carm.
I would love that. I mean, I really would love that. I think I would love that. I can't say any more than that. I just would love that. It's July 15th, 11 a.m., Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Again, 6484 Route 96 in Victor. I think we should be out there ourselves with the largest Wrangler inventory in the area.
You just want a plate.
I want some Jimmy Z.
You want to hug Carm and hammer a plate.
I like the firecrackers that they have at Jimmy Z's Plates and Shakes. It's like these rolled up pepperoni sticks. Oh, so good. So good. But everything. You get out there, you can take a look at like the Bighorn truck, you can take a look at all the Wranglers. It's all right there at Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Mac of all trades. The name says it all. 585-202-9218 and macofalltrades.net.
BTB Woodfire Pizza and Grill. So I go to our text line, and you can text the show anytime at 585-206-8866. And I get, hey, Bill, went to BTB's tonight for the $10 pizzas. Again, just because I heard it on your pod. Matt wasn't there. I so wanted a pic of us together. Now, I know Matt went to the Matt Rife.
Every Friday, I go in there to get my pizza, and Matt's never there. I'm like, this guy's got the greatest schedule of all time.
Anyhow, pizza absolutely delicious. We girlfriends get together every other week for dinner. This is going to be our new spot, Chicken French. Again, love the pod.
Westside Cougar Corner?
I guess.
Nice.
And then she wrote, oh, by the way, it was me and my boyfriend tonight just ordered 2 takeout pizzas while we had dirty martinis. So surprised we could order a white garlic pizza for $10 too. What a deal. Thanks again. It's amazing. I'm takeaway like July. They're going to have a bunch of specials. They get a great video with all the drink specials, all that stuff. But just that the consistency of the pizza special is phenomenal. Tuesdays and Fridays, $10 large one-topping wood-fired pizza.
You could feed
That's
a family of 5 for $10.
Yeah. And I mean,
I do it every Friday.
And even the white garlic pizza. White garlic pizza is usually more, no matter what.
I'm getting that next Friday.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So BTB, where do you find them? You find them in the mall at Grease Ridge. BTB, wood-fired, pizza and grill.
Comedy at the Carlson. Ticket and show times at carlsoncomedy.com.
Land of Legends Raceway in Canandaigua. You know, they're supposed to have the big races down there on the 3rd, July 3rd. That is today. And I got a thing from Paul Cole, who is the general manager of Land of Legends, saying that rained out. I think the track's too wet. I think they have standing water and stuff, which really bums me out because I was looking forward to that. And it was big, for kind of the 4th of July. I was thinking there's nothing more American because they have Peter Britton, who is from Australia, who races. And Peter came here and loved the American style of dirt track racing, and he stayed. He met a woman, they have a child together, and Peter stayed here. And I'm bummed because I wanted to go down there, and I love showing Jameson, like, he loves the cars and stuff, and you get into the pits. But I'll tell you what, get down there next weekend. They do bring your kids because they have a Little Legends Kid Club, and they can make crafts and stuff, which is all cool, right? I think the cooler thing is that they get up close with the drivers in their cars, and I just find that anything you expose a kid to, right, they start to think, ooh, I could do that. Now, maybe they don't have an interest in it. Maybe they do. But either way, it's showing them people who are doing things that maybe you as a parent aren't, and it exposes them to more. And I think that's pretty freaking awesome. And you can do all that at 2820 County Road 10. It is Land of Legends Raceway, the ultimate dirt racing experience. So is this an update?
This is Fall Out Boy's update to Billy Joel.
Oh, this is Fall Out Boy. I had a great interview with them once. Wow. Okay.
My favorite part is the Michael Jordan part.
I mean, with our attention spans being so short now, what a great way to teach history. It almost reminds me of Schoolhouse Rock.
But I almost feel like Billy should have done this, not somebody else.
Yeah, but Billy doesn't
Billy
like
hated
that
the song.
He does not like that song.
My favorite is coming up in a minute when they talk about Michael Jordan. Speak of COVID in it, though, which is odd. They hit Michael Jordan 23, Michael Jordan 45.
That's so funny. Wow.
But I've listened to it a couple times. I don't feel like they mentioned COVID. I might be wrong.
Is this on an album?
It just came out within the last couple of weeks, I've heard.
They dropped it.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we know? Obviously, they must have gotten some kind of permission from Billy Joel. There's no way he's not making some kind of money off that.
I would assume it's his song, so.
Yeah, right.
If anything, he got a writing credit or something.
We're in Kevin's Garagio on the west side, which is probably a Rochester thing if you're not from the area. We have the Genesee River, east side, west side. East side is considered snobbier.
Yes.
West side is considered a little more blue collar, but I don't know if that really holds true today. I really don't know that it does.
We have more fun on the west side.
But I will say that the Garagio seems to be strictly a west side thing, and it's where you turn your garage into kind of a summer room. Right? Nice. You get the natural breeze, cross breeze through the front and the back. You put a nice screen in the front.
It's like a 3-season room.
It is.
It's not
like
a 3-season room.
Exactly. Right. It's just your garage. You just have to cover up the oil spills. And
There's no oil spills. No oil spills.
I'm only kidding. I did see where somebody did something that I shouldn't. There has to be video, and I'm sure there is. And I don't know why this makes me laugh. But a guy tossed a firework into a silent disco. Why is that funny? It's like
because they can't hear it coming.
No. But in today's world, who doesn't think it's somebody shooting? How does no one think? You would immediately think it's someone shooting.
When he gets back, he's up in Alaska right now. My buddy Elf does a ton of he does a bunch of silent discos through his karaoke company. Mm-hmm. We'll have him come on and we'll have him talk about the silent disco. And
okay.
We can take him through the.
I have never been to a silent disco. I've been invited to many silent discos. I believe our friends over in Iron Smoke recently had their first silent disco.
Yeah, it was my buddy Elf.
Who did it?
Yeah.
So, and I don't know, like the silent disco, it has to be weird if you're not putting on the headphones. Because it's everybody listening through headphones and dancing. But do you get to choose whatever music? Each individual gets their own music channel?
From what I've been told, there's three
Bob,
stations.
have you gone to one? All right, then you need to get on the mic, Bob. Come on. Come on over, Bob. Bob, come on over, Bob.
Get over there.
We've been trying to get Bob on forever.
Get over there.
Wait, we can't hear you, Bob. Bob, you got to talk into a microphone. That's the way a podcast works.
That's how the audio works. Get over there.
But that would be, that's old people jumping around.
From what I understand, there's 3 channels in the head.
I'm 61 years old.
Shut up.
All right.
If you're not gonna
you look
talk,
great for
talking to
60.
Mike.
Okay, sit down. So,
there's 3 channels: a red, blue, and a green.
Yeah.
And you pick whichever of the 3 you want to listen to, and you just do your thing.
yeah. You gotta look like some people have to look like they're walking through a spider web.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? The way they dance, fall and sit away.
Getting the Elaine on.
Yes, everybody's in their own world. That is absolutely true. That's a weird thing. Yeah, I don't know. Are you going to be doing any barbecuing for 4th of July?
I will be. I typically go to.
Do you
a
go
party.
to a barbecue?
We go to
Okay.
a party. I usually assist.
All right.
I usually assist.
All right. So there are 10 types of people, according to this article I found, that says these are the 10 types of people you will see at every barbecue throughout the holiday season. And I say the summer holiday season. From now, July 4th, any graduation parties, all the way up to Labor Day. The person who piles up way too much food on their plate.
Yep. Seen that guy?
I've seen that guy. The person who gets their food delivered to them without getting up. Usually,
seen that guy?
that's usually, you can tell who's really pussy whipped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, now,
Either that or they're 3.
Well, they're 3, but you can also see like the guy that is very, very catering to his wife, very nice to his wife, not necessarily pussy whipped, unless you know him.
Or the guy who's just canned and can't get his own food.
That's true. The drinker who keeps asking if anyone else needs another beer so he's not drinking alone.
That's usually me.
Yeah.
I'm usually the shot guy.
The person who will definitely drop food on the ground at some point. The dogs love that person.
I don't miss my mouth.
No. The person, usually a guy who offers unsolicited grilling advice. Love those guys. Hey, shouldn't be flipping it so much. You lose the juices.
Wasn't that you recently?
No, where was that, though? There was something where I did see that, where somebody said, telling somebody about the grilling. The person who shows up but doesn't eat anything.
What's the point?
Usually a woman. Usually a woman.
Yeah.
The meat eater who's about to try a vegan option and wants everyone to care. Hey, gonna try the no meat burger.
I'd punch myself in the face.
The person who won't eat with their hands, they always use utensils. You know who that person is? My dad.
Well, he's smarter than you.
No, but my dad would always, he was brought up by his mom, like, you had to always, he hates eating chicken wings because you're touching the food. I don't get it.
I have a child that won't let their food touch on the plate.
Each other? Yeah. That's hard on a barbecue.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
everything, especially when you're walking with the plate or you're doing anything.
Dad, Brady's the opposite of the silverware. Brady eats everything with his hands.
He's 8.
He's allowed to. The person who wants to take over the music and be DJ. Now, I had that in a neighbor, Mr. Torsecki. Do you remember the Torsekis? He was from Europe, and he loved.
Oh, he played his remixes?
He would bring every Euro trash remix shit. By that point, everybody left. Like you either put on the Grateful Dead or put on his Euro trash. Everyone was walking out. And then the person who shows up with their own chair, they're my favorite.
I do that. I do that.
You do?
How comfortable is this freaking chair?
I like it. I'm not kidding.
This chair's comfortable.
But you can't bring it's not easy to bring this chair.
It goes right in the back of the van.
So are you bringing this chair to the 4th of July
Absolutely.
barbecue?
Absolutely.
Yes. Why exactly? Why not?
This chair is comfortable. It's
Yes.
fat guy approved.
Yes.
And it's easy to get out of with my bad knee.
All right.
And my diabetes, apparently.
Am I allowed to ask a question here when you say it's fat guy approved? Am I allowed to ask?
It's your show.
Well, I will ask, but you do not have to answer. How much? What is fat guy approved? Like, what's the weight capacity of the chair?
It's up to 400, but I'm not
No,
anywhere near
you're
that.
not 400. No. Yeah.
And the cup holder.
This
guy-
this is why Bob needs a microphone. Hey,
complained-
it's buckling now over
He
there.
complained because I brought it camping. He's like, this son of a bitch doesn't fit
Yeah,
in the
but
camper.
see, it's a pain in the ass because
But
it
you know
doesn't
what?
fold up, and he's right. Because you try, when you're fitting stuff in, is that your camper? When you're trying to fit stuff in there, it's strategic. It's like a puzzle, trying to put it all together.
But
You got this
everybody,
big-ass-
everybody that sat in the chair was like, that's
Yeah,
a great bring. This is a great bring.
Yeah. Just tie it to the roof. You do. He's right.
I don't
You need one
need-
of
I
like
don't
you
need
need
anything for my legs.
you need
I'm good.
the chair ottoman. That's what you need. Oh, in there. Westside in the Garagio, 4th of July. What is the big 4th of July this year on the West Side? I know in the past, like they always
who's
bring in
playing?
a band. Yeah, like they always bring in a band.
We'll bump with it next.
Oh, really?
I can bump with it next.
Okay, because they had 3 Dog Night. They had the remaining monkey or whatever.
They had, Hermits.
Yeah,
featuring
Hermits.
Peter
Maybe that's
Noon.
what. Yes. All right, and so there's another big one.
There's
Yes or no?
you can call him big. I'll be listening to him from my front yard.
You're not going to go?
No.
You're not going to go.
You can hear it. You can hear it clear as day from here.
So now, do they serve alcohol and stuff at these?
I've never been, to be honest with you.
Never been to the town of Greece because I did see. Now, one of the big things, like when you're out on a boat, I always feel like when you're on a boat, you got to drink. When you're on a boat, there's just something about boating and drinking, at least to me, that goes together. And I don't know if anybody saw this, but in our area, we have Lake Ontario, and then there's Irondequoit Bay. And the bay's nice, right? It doesn't get as choppy. You can do some water skiing in there. It's pretty big. They used to have Skinny Dipping Cove over in the corner where all the boats would tie off and people would skinny dip and party. It was always a lot of fun. Well, I see somebody drove their boat like right up and into the pier. Oh. Yeah, like at Irondequoit, where
That seems to happen once every 2 or 3 years.
I feel like it's happening more and more, but you're probably right. And this person was all by themselves, and they had some cuts and stuff in their head, and obviously boating BWI, right? Boating while intoxicated. So you really need to kind of, and you would think on a boat, like you've got more room, like you can overcorrect and still be okay. You know what I'm saying? You can swerve and be all right.
But it's hard. I feel like it's hard to swerve in a boat, though. Like in a car, you could swerve around a deer quick, but in a boat, you got to really...
I get that, but I mean, I'm thinking you've got so much... I used to boat a lot, and I go, you have so much space that you got some room to maneuver, like if you start
But
going
if there's
off...
other people out there,
well,
it's difficult,
this is the
too.
thing. But this was at night, one person on a boat. I don't know why you're on a boat by
If you
yourself.
if you want to bring it up, I can play who's rocking Greece.
All right,
this
let's
year.
see who's rocking Greece this year. This will be who's rocking Greece. Wait, Grand Funk? Grand Funk Railroad.
Molly Hatchet was busy.
Grand Funk Railroad. Yeah. Hey, Grease. We're rubber animal, baby. That's right. Yeah. More cowbell.
We're trying to convert Kano from Gates to Grease.
On the road for 40 days.
Out on the road, and I end up in Grease. Oh, good for Grease. I mean, I'll tell you what, this town really does try to give you a show 4th of July every year. I can make fun of all the bands or whatever. Do you realize
when you can get your entertainment for less than your fireworks, it's always a good year.
Well, here's the thing that's funny is we want to make fun of like Grand Funk Railroad, Hermits, all this stuff. That are older bands from the late 60s, right? Mid 60s, late 60s, early 70s. But the median age of America is older than it's ever been. It's 39.
Honey, we going to Grease for the fireworks.
It's 39, so you're sort of hitting that sweet spot with a lot of people that love this band. Grand Funk could put on a heck of a show. Who cares? If they could do 45 minutes and you leave satisfied. You know what I mean?
Do they have more than one song?
Not one.
Are they just going to play We're an American Band on repeat for 45 minutes?
Repeat for 45 minutes. You walk around, who knows? You're drunk, you don't care. Fireworks going off. It's perfectly happy. You know,
I mean, we did, like I said, we had a couple years ago, Molly Hatchet played the Hilton.
Oh, I was there.
The Hilton beer tent.
Yes.
That's when you just know you should retire.
That Hilton Fair, by the way, that's
my favorite.
Yeah, because you get some woodchucks in there. I mean, you get some real.
The zoo is a great time.
You do. You talk about people watching.
It's Hilton High School reunion every year.
I had some fun when I was out there, though. Like I looked like I go, this could be a lot of fun. Like if you went there, it is a great place to reconnect with everybody.
Oh yeah,
it's so funny. There isn't a story in the news though. This did not happen around here. But if you have watercraft and you're going to be going out maybe on a jet ski in one of the Finger Lakes or maybe on Irondequoit Bay, you got to watch out for somebody who may come and steal it. Listen to what happened in Miami. This is crazy.
On just one station, now police take down a naked nuisance on Miami Beach. They say he tried stealing a personal watercraft before making a run for it in the water.
Yeah, the beach bust was anything but easy. You're going to see it. The night team Sheldon Fox is live on
Kia
Miami
Boy?
The naked
Beach
bus.
with the exclusive Sheldon.
By the way, this is an exclusive in the news. We have a naked guy who stole watercraft.
So Channel 8 was the only one that went out there? There's a naked guy. We only want to send one channel.
We're at Jazz Fest last night, and nowadays, you know, everybody's cutting back. You're seeing a lot of people laid off at ESPN. Believe me, and I am saying too much. That's the tip of the iceberg for media. It's the tip. Watch. Believe me. But this is like a reporter. He's got to do his own stand-up. He's got his own camera. So Jameson sees the camera, and Jameson goes, what if I just go and scream as loud as I can and run by as fast? So then he's doing dances in front of the camera, and finally the guy goes, hey, man, I don't even have it on. Yeah, yes, that's true.
Do you know who my dad is?
No, don't.
Busted in the buff, Lynn and Craig. It was one of the wildest police takedowns you'll ever see. It happened just a few hundred feet to the east of where I'm standing.
So this guy's at night. They had this guy during the day. Clearly, I don't know if he's on bath salts. I don't know what happened. But he got naked, and he got pissed, and they had to drag him out of the water.
And it came with stripped down drama and danger for cops on scene. It's not a nude beach, but this guy's...
It's not a nude beach, but this guy thought it was.
Not buying it. He's throwing sand at police who want to arrest him, and he's refusing to get out of the ocean. Eventually, he'd be fished out. Body camera footage obtained exclusively by 7 News shows the...
Why did they release all the body camera footage? Do we really need to see everything that's happening? You know, the movie that I always loved, A Few Good Men, and they say a line in there. You don't want to know what we do to protect you. You don't know the truth. You don't know the truth, but you don't want to know. We are on the wall. We're protecting. I don't need to see the body camera footage. If the police take a guy out and they do something, I appreciate it. Thank you for keeping me safe.
Did you see the video of this?
I did.
Is it a fat guy?
Wild reeling in of a big, buck-naked man.
There's why the body footage was released right there.
Accused of aggravated battery.
Kevin, did you know this story?
No, I did
you
not.
did not.
But I just questioned.
All right, listen.
That's why.
That is why.
On an officer. Battery on a civilian and other charges connected to when cops say the 6'2", 300-pound gentleman.
6'2", 300.
Sexy.
Now I'm 6'1", 225.
He's me.
Are you 300?
He's me.
Are you 300?
Close.
Are you 6'2"?
Close.
You're not 300.
No, close.
Nah, proud of you. Don't hit three. Don't hit 3 bills, buddy. Do not.
Attempted to steal a jet ski in the area of 23rd Street and the beach, April 2nd.
Oh, you want to go for a boat ride?
Here's one of the first official views of the suspect from Miami Beach Marine Patrol.
Where do you want to go, bro? I'll take you.
The move here was to try convincing him out of the water.
Oh!
Splashing and singing in Hebrew, he doesn't want to get out. An arrest form says he gave officers his middle fingers, and while in his
birthday suit,
kept facing the public to include children.
Oh my!
Not the children.
See, here's what I don't understand, and I will plead ignorance, naivete. I don't know. If there's somebody naked on the beach and they're in front of your kids, wouldn't you say, that's it's funny? We don't need to. You don't want to be that guy. Isn't that like almost, what do they call it, the teachable moment? Yes. Shouldn't we say that instead of, we get all up to,
hey,
God,
Tyler, don't do drugs.
Penis. Well,
don't do drugs.
I mean, what are we going to do? You know what I'm saying? We do a lot worse things to the kids. We're even seeing a naked person. It's like the least of it.
But now we know how it's attempted because he's 6'2", 300.
I mean, I always say,
can't get on the thing.
And this is where maybe I'm weak. I don't care what anybody does. But if you don't support, let's say, the Pride Parade and you don't like some of the outfits, don't go down there. Just don't go. It's freedom allows people to do all kinds of things, and a lot of things I don't like. You may not like. There's books, things but that's part of all of it, the good and the bad, for wherever you stand.
Right.
And my thing is just don't endorse it. And you as a parent, you got the job of trying to navigate that. How you handle it is how the kids are going to get.
You got boys, I got boys. It's just another Packer, dude.
Oh God, growing up, Jameson's the youngest by quite a bit, but I used to call it the frat house. There was somebody always running around with their shirt off. Someone's puking. Someone's crying.
It's the 8-year-old my house.
Usually Jameson's getting thrown into chairs because he was the youngest, getting a buckle fracture. I mean, there was all kinds of crap going on.
In full view of a big crowd, watching from the sand.
They're coming for you.
Good Samaritans begin closing in as police wait at the shoreline.
Okay, if there's a 6'2", 300-pound naked man, and you're a good Samaritan, are you getting involved in that?
No, I'm yelling Free Willy.
I mean, that's like Roman Greco wrestling back in the day.
They get him under control to cheers from the crowd. Beach police take it from there, though not without a fight.
Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
Why don't you just tase him?
You can't. He's in the water. You'll kill him.
That's salt water. Doesn't that do something for the electricity a little bit?
Policewoman was kicked during the violent struggle, which took 4 cops to eventually carry him off. Before he's wheeled to where fire rescue waited.
One second. Give me a second, please.
Telling cops he was hurt, 47-year-old Yakov Levy finally agrees to get medical help. After going to the hospital, he'd end up jailed and charged. Lewd and lascivious conduct, assault, giving cops a false name, resisting arrest. Those some of the charges, among others, facing Levy tonight, who's got a pending case. And we are live in Miami Beach. Sheldon Fox, 7 News 19.
Sheldon really, I have to say, is very entertaining to do the news. He had all the cliches, all the dad jokes about being nude. It was perfect. It was very good. But just watch out this holiday season and this summer if you're on the Finger Lake or anywhere.
Don't get naked at Skinny Dipping Cove because your buddy from Channel 10 will come down and start reporting on you.
Cobblestone on Main. They are in Webster. Oh, delicious. Everybody I know who goes there absolutely loves it. And I've talked about the bar food, like the best nachos, because they don't get soggy. And I like eating at the bar, I think more because and I will do this from time to time, go out by myself and have dinner. And I'll eat at the bar. Go ahead and look at me like it's
because you're an alcoholic.
No, because because I'm by myself and I sit there and I know the owner and there's always friendly people around and it's just a great atmosphere.
I'm gonna put the neighborhood's we're gonna go out some night. All the neighborhood parents, and kids, and people. We're gonna go out to
Cobblestone on Main.
Have a big old.
The
dinner.
food is. I mean, look, they do everything from steak tacos with pickled red onions. I love that. They had a great pork chop special not too long ago. The food is phenomenal.
Was fantastic.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin has been there a few times. Cobblestone on Main. You'll find them at 109 West Main Street in the Village of Webster. They are ready and waiting for you. They even have a party room, and it's great because it has its own entrance. And I say that because when you're walking through a restaurant trying to get to a party room, whether you have your own cake or balloons or whatever, it's a pain in the neck. You can do that right through its own entrance at Cobblestone on Main. You'll find them online at cobblestoneonmain.com, or you can always give them a call at 585-626-4450. It is Cobblestone on Main.
The Red Wings are home this week. July 4th features the biggest fireworks show of the season and Berserk. Wednesday, all tickets are just $5 with an appearance by the Superstars. Thursday is Pride Night with fireworks. For tickets, visit redwingsbaseball.com.
Leo's is everything you need for your 4th of July celebration, like festive flag moon cookies, decorated just like the 4th of July and delicious. Jameson and I were over there yesterday, and they even have beach balls for sale.
Yes, I saw those.
They did.
I did. I saw those.
Plus, Leo's has a deli full of quality boar's head meats and cheeses, plus plenty of great prepared sides like mac salad, potato salads, and more. And don't forget the fresh baked cannolis, cookies, cakes, and pies. Perfect for your celebration.
You know what's great in their little deli there?
What?
They have prepared, they're probably pound and a half little meatloafs.
Oh, I saw those.
Oh, those are so good.
Really?
You take those.
Yeah.
You slice them up, put them on the $2 bread.
Oh.
Little cheese.
Man.
Oh.
Kevin, I think you
I just finished
you may need to be an inventor for Leo's.
Just a meatloaf
like a
sandwich,
food creator.
It's amazing.
Wow. You know, what's the best thing about Leo's?
Everything, baby.
That's right, on Dispatch Drive in East Rochester and open every day.
Manscaped.com. Get 20% off your purchase with code BILL20 at manscaped.com.
If you're looking to get away with your family and you want to have like almost a hotel on wheels, and wait, in a little while, we're going to tell you from someone who was a hotel manager, things you should not do or be on the lookout when traveling, either over this holiday season or throughout the summer. But you need to get to Myers because Myers has toy haulers, fifth wheels, motorhomes, and more from all the top brands like Grand Design, Winnebago, Jayco, Keystone, Forest River, and Thor. And they have 3 convenient locations in the Rochester area. You'll find their newest location on Ridge Road in Webster. Their original in Caledonia, which is just 10 minutes off exit 10 on 390. And then Myers RV in Farmington, just east of the Village of Victor on Route 96. You can always find all their deals at MyersRVs.com.
Some Myers RV in my neighbor's driveway right now.
Yeah, they're fantastic,
I
aren't they?
loved camping in it.
You did?
Loved camping
Yeah, I heard that you kept everybody awake with your snoring.
I don't know.
I heard about that. You didn't know, but I mean, that's the thing. That's the one thing is, you know what's great, though? You could probably find a pillow in there to really muffle the sound. Myers RVs online at MyersRVs.com.
We never knew how to forfeit, but we always knew how to talk shit. Couple nights threw gasoline on the fire. We never knew how to perfect, but we always knew it would work. Cause if something misread or if something got said, no, before the night ends, no, don't get stressed, it's gonna get figured out. Or the conversation that the house.
Who is this?
Jonas Brothers. Really? I dig this song for some reason. I don't know why. I turn my man card in if I need to.
No, you don't have to. First of all, let me say something about a man card. That is the biggest piece of bullshit I've ever heard in my life.
Listen, I love bands that can just
being.
play.
Yes, and you're a human being, and this idea of you got to turn in your man card if you eat something or you do something. Fuck straight off with that.
I don't know why, but I dig this song. I don't know why.
Believe me,
maybe it's because they're talking about the Waffle House. But that could be
we're in 2023. Man cards are going away. Trust me, they're going away. That's all I can say at this time. I'm almost like a soothsayer. I can see shit you will not hear about man cards.
Says some Reiki stuff right there.
That's all I can tell you. The Jonas Brothers. There's a few songs from the Jonas Brothers I actually like. I have one. What was the one that was like a huge hit about a year ago or so? And I have it on my phone. I actually
the first
bought
foray
it.
I've had into the Jonas Brothers.
All right, so I can't knock it because I already had one on there. We want to call Racing Randy because right now, as we're taping this in the Garagio, I love saying that.
I know you do.
I do, because I think it's a great idea, and it was always mocked on the east side. Like, oh, how could you possibly? Garage is where we put our cars. A lot of times, too, people have garages on the east side. You can eat off the floor in these things. But the race is happening in Chicago, and it's through the city of Chicago. And we just saw somebody drive right into, hey, Randy, we are on the podcast. How are you, sir?
Good. I'm watching the race.
Well, I'm watching the race, too, right now as we're doing this. And I'm really impressed. It's like watching a video game, though, through the streets of Chicago.
Yes, it is. I'm telling you right now, I don't feel any, how I say for them guys, I guess I feel worried about them guys because I'm flying through some of them corners and with the rain tires, and that's
I've been watching limited. It's been like 2 or 3 accidents already.
Oh yeah, they've already spun around and hit something, and 3 cars in one, and Kyle just no speed goes on, gets got a tire burp. The car looks okay.
Big ass pothole right there too. Look at that thing.
All right, so Randy, I was just going to say that to Kevin's point, and not about the pothole, but I remember talking to some of the guys, the chemists and things at Goodyear, who put all this technology into the tires so they grip the road better, and they do that. But I think there's also technology that goes into the asphalt that they use at some of the tracks, right?
Oh, I'm sure there probably is a little bit. Yes,
well,
I'm
don't
sure.
You think? I mean,
I'm sure the asphalt on the racetrack is not like the asphalt you see on your road.
That's what I mean. And so these are actual roads. And I mean, we just watched this one guy go
the number 8 car,
the number 8 car, right into the tires. Which, by the way, not even a dent on the car, so good for the design and the barriers that they put up, and all filled with water too. Which I think. I don't
know if that's design or if that's just
rain.
I
think it's rain from catching in there, and that makes the impact a little harder. And they're showing you from. It is cool to see from inside the inside the car. But do you like this idea?
I mean, I'm not big on street racing for NASCAR. I know I've watched IndyCar do it. Of course, you see Monaco do it when they race Monaco F1. That's pretty cool to watch. But this is something brand new. I guess the people have come out. People have embraced it. That's for sure. Especially, they said that 90% of the people at this race have never been to one before.
What they should do. What they should do is they should
90%. Can you imagine that?
No, I believe that.
Oh, look at that hit.
I believe that 100%, and I would say that because I think for most people, if it's happening in your city, right, and you're around there, you would come out to see it. I don't know that most people are going to travel to Chicago 4th of July weekend, right? You probably have other plans with your family and stuff, so that's not necessarily a destination race for you. But if you're in Chicago, why wouldn't you go? It's happening right below you. I mean, I think there would be parties and everything. If you had one of these, they were just showing some views of people up on patios or whatever they are, decks outside on high-rises. Sure, what a great way to hang out with friends. I would love that.
Could you make this better, though, by mixing in some random Kia boys?
You could make it into Grand Theft Auto.
You put a Kia boy in the middle of it, and I got to go around them?
Grand Theft Auto. It is weird, right? Because they get the one windshield wiper. You never see windshield wipers on the race cars.
Right. You never see that. I mean, I could remember way back in the 90s when they ran actually at Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
It was raining at one time, and they actually did a tire test. Actually, Mark Martin and Dale Earnhardt were the 2 cars that went on and did a wet tire test the first time they had tried them tires at Watkins Glen. I can remember that, being there watching that. It was pretty cool to watch. So, but this is with one windshield wiper, right now, like see parts of the track are dry, parts of the track are a little bit wet. I did see a couple puddles I see in there yet that it could possibly hit, but it seems like it's drying up and the cars are handling it no problem. It's just it's just got to be so much different because you don't have the grip level you're used to.
Right, and you're looking at these turns, man. I mean, and basically tighter lanes than they're used to, too.
Oh, yeah, way tighter lanes.
I would love to see those streetlights in play, though. All of a sudden, you got to slam on the brakes or choose. It's yellow. You slam it on the brakes or you going.
That's funny. That's funny. That would be funny. Yeah, I mean, it's a wild, it's an incredible course. The time it must have taken. Imagine this: you work in downtown Chicago. You got to get to your office. Now, most people these days have the luxury of being able to work from home if they're an office worker. But I mean, this must have fucked up traffic for a while. As they set this all up, right, Randy?
Which is probably why they did it on 4th of July weekend, so they wouldn't screw too much up.
Right.
Right. This is pretty. I mean, it's pretty cool to watch. Like, look at them puddles right there. Look at those puddles that just went through. Man, you imagine catching one of them puddles trying to slow down and go in that corner. Yeah, hang on, you're hitting the wall. So,
how fast do you think they're going? I mean, what is the top speed? Like 85?
I bet they're. I'll bet they're up. I bet
their fastest lap is
85 to 100.
No. They just showed somebody 118, 120, and he was behind.
Reddick's fastest lap is 74.8.
Well, on average, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm wondering, like, on average. But still, to be average, you got to get some portions where you're up way higher than that.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, this section of road they're on now, I'm watching right now, looks pretty dry. So it's going to change through the whole race. It was pretty cool watching. I mean, it's a great watching them race side by side in the streets.
So, Randy, I'm a little disappointed because I already got word that the races that are supposed to happen at Canandaigua on July 3rd rained out.
Oh, they already canceled it?
Yeah, already canceled. I got a thing from Paul Cole that told me that I was all disappointed. Right here it says, rained out for tomorrow. Next race is Saturday. Reschedule of tomorrow's race is July 19th. July 19th. They will do that.
July 19th. Okay, yeah. Well, good. I'll be around for that one then. Okay.
Yeah, Randy's pissed. He didn't get informed first.
Well, I'm just bummed out because I was really looking forward to going down there. But what do you think? What do you think the problem is? Some standing water on the track and stuff.
The water. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It is supposed to rain more tomorrow, and they just. I mean, I'm sure they're going to have a tunnel. I mean, I'm sure the rain helped the track, or maybe with the dust. But if it's going to keep raining, there's no way they'll get that track ready.
That's too bad.
It'll be too sloppy. It'll be too sloppy to race, and that won't be any good at all.
Will they keep racing tonight if it rains, or will they pull them off the track?
If it pours here, they will stop it because they said that's just impossible. They wouldn't be able to see. I mean, that's why they didn't run the Xfinity race this morning to finish up that race because it was just so wet that they weren't going to be able to see. Like they ran that race last year in the wet, and that was a disaster where people crashing into each other, couldn't see each other. If somebody slowed down, they couldn't see them, it wrecked them. You know, it was impossible. So they're not taking that chance of having this happen, especially on the streets. I mean, and I don't see many soft walls there. If you can see, I see a lot of concrete. I don't see many soft walls.
I don't see many soft walls either.
So, hey, let's go land in the bushes. It's not going to happen. So, if it starts raining really hard, you will see them stop, just race till it calms down a little bit.
Yeah, it looked
try to clean a little bit of water off.
Radar-wise, it looked like they were trying to. The rain was moving out potentially for the rest of this race. Randy, it is a Christmas in July on Hallmark. Have you been watching, sir?
Not a one, but Tracy's pissed because she missed one of her favorite movies that was on last night.
What was that?
Christmas at the hotel movie. Over the hotel. Christmas at the something. It's a story about tree toppers, and there's one missing through all these years, and she go chasing it down to find out the guy who made it is actually a bellman at the hotel.
That was the one that was on my mom's yesterday when I texted you.
Kevin went to his mom's, and she's watching the Christmas in July. And I go, well, if we talk to Randy, I got to know. Randy,
that was the one that was on.
Randy is the perfect, you know what, this is the thing now. There's always been, you lose your man card. I think some people would say you lose your man card if you know Hallmark movies as well as Racing Randy. I say no, that makes you a well-rounded guy. Randy could fix anything on your car. Randy could probably build you a car. Randy could probably rebuild any engine, drop it in and get you, he could be part of a pit crew on NASCAR. And yet he loves Hallmark movies because of his wife. Randy didn't do that on his own. He did it because of the love of his wife, and he enjoys them. Right, Randy?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, me and Tracy love watching, especially doing some. It's kind of hard in the summer for us to watch it because we're doing more stuff In the wintertime, you're more, you're inside more. So we don't miss many. But she knows it was Christmas in July, and she knew that movie was on, and she saw it. She missed it, and she missed part of it. She was so mad because she missed it. Damn it! She said.
You'll probably check Hallmark's website. They'll probably have it on 13 more times.
I'm sure they will have it.
DVR that for her.
Yeah.
She watched it year-round.
We'll be watching them all. Don't worry. And if we can catch them, we'll watch them. I said we're just kind of around. Because I'm actually, I work this week and I'm on vacation a week after.
So Randy, what is the what's the big 4th of July plans?
Nothing, buddy. I have none whatsoever.
No
I really
fireworks?
don't have any.
No fireworks?
No.
You gonna be making your own fireworks, Randy? You know what I'm saying? But
Nope, none of that, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't make any fireworks. I'll blow something off. I don't need to do that.
Lots of Hallmark movies.
No, but I'm just saying, different kind of fireworks, Randy.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear my firecracker shorts,
There you go. There it is, Randy. I love it. All right. Well, Randy, where are they racing after this, after Chicago?
I don't even remember.
That's all right.
I don't even remember because I've been worried about the street race. Or they're even going to run it this week because it was so wet. But I will. I'll let. Right, and I can't believe Christopher Bell's running as good as he is. I never expected him to get by Tyler Reddick. I know he's good. He's really good on road courses. But I thought once Reddick got to the front, he was going to just disappear. But I guess the car's not as good right now as Bell's. So, of course, they're both JGR cars, even though because 23XI's cars have come from JGR. So
next one's July 9th, Randy, at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Oh, Atlanta, one of my favorite racetracks.
Randy,
I really love that track.
You ever been to Atlanta Motor Speedway?
No, I have not, but a couple of my friends have. So, and remember, that's where the infamous Alan Kawicki won his only championship, and then died a few months later in a plane crash in 1992. Winston Cup champion. That was a huge race. Had to leave one more lap than Bill Elliott to win the championship, and he did.
Wow.
So and I have a lot of. I'm looking at. I'm in my NASCAR room right now. I'm looking at my Davey Elson stuff, who ended up had a chance to win that, but got crashed out, so he didn't chance to win that race. I'm looking at my Alan Kawicki collection, mine Tracy's collection right now.
Well, very good.
I'm looking right at it.
Yeah, she owns half of that, Randy.
Randy, we are.
Yes, she does.
Today we are coming to you from the west side of the city of Rochester, where they have a Garagio. Do you see any Garagios out in 315? People who turn their turn their garage
couches on front porches.
Turn their garage, to like a 3-season room.
Yeah, like they put the screen things up where the garage door would go and do that.
Yeah.
I had probably a few in Newark, but I can't say not where I'm living. There isn't any.
Yeah.
I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Definitely not that. But I'm sure there's a few. It's not a bad idea.
Not in that fancy ass neighborhood that Randy lives in. No way.
No. I couldn't do that in my garage.
Side of Palmyra.
No. You can't.
My garage is full of diecast. So.
That's right. All right, Randy, we will talk to you. Have a good and safe 4th of July, and we'll talk to you next week before Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Okay, hopefully we'll do that, and we'll hopefully Legends go back racing.
That's it.
Saturday night. So.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
All right, guys. See ya.
See ya. There he goes, racing Randy. A couple things you want to look out for in hotel rooms. Something I never even thought of. You will hear a former hotel manager say what she wouldn't do and scams to look out for. So if you're traveling, and I don't know, you do a lot of hotels. Hotel because your son's going to Quinnipiac, but also hockey season. You're in hotels a lot. I don't know if any of these things have ever happened to you. We'll find out next. Circu and Circu Law, you're going to find them in Pittsford. Sometimes you find yourself in a sticky situation, and you'll see the signs all over this weekend as you're driving around the 490 and 590 and stuff, saying he who drinks loses the most, or that sort of thing, or DWI, or whatever they're doing. Maybe you're accused of that or some other crime you didn't knowingly commit. Well, you need to have a lawyer who can help restore your rights and personal freedoms, and that is Circu and Circu. 585-385-2510. They've litigated criminal cases of virtually every scenario, from really simple misdemeanors to the most serious felony offenses, and their clients could not be happier. Listen to this. There is no one better. I'm so thankful for what he did for my son in that courtroom, defended him, and truly cared about the outcome. He fought for my son like he was family. That's what you want. Someone who's going to treat you like family. Professional, kind, honest, absolute the best. If you've been charged with a crime and need a defense lawyer with integrity and experience both in and out of the courtroom, it is Circu and Circu. I want you to write that down. SERCU and SERCU. All their consultations are held in the highest confidence. They'll do everything in their power to ensure that you are not deprived of the justice you deserve. They're located in Pittsford and serve the entire Rochester area as well as Western New York and beyond, and you can reach them at 585-385-2510 or by email through their secure contact page at circulaw.com.
Well, Connery's Irish Pub, the happiest place in Fairport, or maybe on Earth. 17 Liftbridge Lane and mulconnerys.com.
Torado Dental with my friend Dr. Eduardo Torado. Let me tell you something. If you're looking for a dentist that's going to treat you right, you look no further than Dr. Torado, because he's going to give you all the options for whatever dental care you need. You're going to be part of the process. You're not going to be told, hey, this is what we need to do. He's going to explain everything to you, and you will have options. At Torado Dental, as a team, they educate you on all of those options, and you'll ultimately choose the treatment that's right for you. They also work with your insurance plan and health savings account to minimize your out-of-pocket expenses. And if you're a senior, well, they offer a generous senior discount. Torado Dental, they're going to keep you smiling. Give them a call at 442-1900. That's 442-1900 for Torado Dental.
Iron Smoke Distillery, the internationally acclaimed New York State farm distillery at ironsmokedistillery.com.
The Plug in the Eastview Mall. I see some people walking around Kevin's place with a couple of Plug slides, or Yeezy slides.
Last time you were here, the bus was here.
The bus. You got to get the bus to come out. The bus is the coolest thing.
Oh, yeah.
It really is. And you get in there and you get a nice look at all the different generations of Jordans that are there. The Plug is Rochester's elite sneaker and apparel resale shop. That means if you have some sneakers that you're looking to sell, you bring them in. Rick and his crew will look them over and explain their process. And the Plug is the spot where high-end fashion meets unique clothing brands for the vibe you're looking for. And they have a lot of really cool clothes in there as well.
They even got the high-end New Balance. If you want to grill.
They do. It's so funny because my son is here and he's going, there's a pair of New Balances that are like the New Balance to have. I didn't know this, but they are at the Plug. You're right. Where would you find the Plug? In Eastview Mall, where high-end fashion meets unique clothing brands for the vibe you're looking for. It is the Plug.
I try to discover a little something to make me sweeter.
Does this Garagio turn into like a...
It's all we wanted from England. It's all we wanted from England was a little respect.
Some kind of disco on the weekend? You have a mirror ball that drops down from the rafters?
Absolutely.
Who is this?
Erasure.
Oh, that's right. God, it's a band I forgot.
That's all we wanted from England.
Erasure from my mind.
Just some respect.
Right, Carrie? Come on. It's awful. All right, Kevin has been so kind before we tell you a couple of things to look out for in hotels as to put together a 4th of July closest to the pin. And I think this is one that we need to pay close attention to. Now, it's just going to be me versus your wife in this.
I got you at plus 1,000
I don't think
right
so.
now.
I doubt that. I don't think so. No, I don't think so at all. But what is question number 1 for the 4th of July closest to the pin?
How many people were estimated to be living in the colonies when they gained independence?
When they gained independence in all the colonies, collectively.
All the colonies. How many people were estimated to be living in the colonies?
Jeez, I mean, it's hard to. In all the all 13 colonies?
All 13 of them.
All right. Okay.
How many times does the Liberty Bell ring on each Independence Day? They ring it each Independence Day. How many times do they ring it? What year was the 4th of July declared a national holiday?
What year was it declared a national holiday?
Yes.
Jeez, It's terrible. I don't think I even know that one.
I got you as an overwhelming favorite here. Don't let me down.
I know.
Next question. How many presidents have either been born or died on the 4th of July? How many of the 40, what are we at, 46?
Yeah.
How many of the 46 presidents have either been born or died on the 4th of July?
Born or died. Okay.
How many original copies of the Declaration of Independence are believed to have been printed?
Original copies printed.
Yes. How many original copies have been believed to be printed?
Okay.
And last but not least, in 2021, Joey Chestnut broke his own record for dogs eaten at the nation's hot dog eating contest. How many dogs did Joey put away in 2021?
Okay. Bum.
All right, back to the top. How many were estimated to be living in the colonies when they gained independence?
Carrie, what did you say?
2,300.
2,300 out of all 13?
Yeah.
She might be right. I don't know. I was
She's not.
I was estimating that if there was like 1,000 in each colony, that would give you 13,000. And then I go, well, some may be more. Maybe you had 2, so I said 20,000.
2.5 million.
Oh, wow. We're
There's that
both
many
way
people
off.
back then.
2.5 million.
2.5 million.
Damn. I was trying to go conservative as crazy on that one because I was, all right.
How many times does the Liberty Bell ring each 4th of July?
I said 13 once for each colony, but I don't remember.
I don't know. I said 24 hour.
13, one for each colony.
Yeah, ding, right in the hole. Kevin.
What year was the 4th of July declared a national holiday?
1901.
I said 1936, and I don't know why I'm saying 1936.
1870.
Son of a bitch.
was
She
close.
was right on that one. Yes, you were closer. You were closer to the pin on that one. I thought, okay. Yeah,
How many
doesn't matter what I
presidents
thought.
have either been born or died on the 4th of July?
I said 4.
And it doesn't count the one from the Independence Day movie.
I said 2.
You said 2. I said 4.
It is 4.
Yeah. I thought
3
that
have
was
died.
right.
Adams and Jefferson both on July 4th, 1826.
Yep.
James Monroe, 7/4/1831, and Calvin Coolidge
Was born.
on
I knew.
the 4th of
Okay, so
July.
I couldn't remember who the 4th president was that died. I knew the first 2 that you mentioned, and I knew Calvin Coolidge was born. Other than that, I was just guessing. I go, oh my God, all right, 2 in the hole, Kevin. 2 in the hole today.
It's the West Side, baby. It's bringing it out. The smarts are coming out.
I don't know about that.
How many original copies of the Declaration of Independence are believed to have been printed?
All right. I don't know, Carrie. I said 13, one for each colony, but I think even that's probably light. But considering back then, printing was not an easy process. It's not like I could just hit number of copies like I can now. What did you say?
23.
23.
200.
Oh!
200.
Again, closer on that one.
And how many dogs did Joey Chestnut put away in 2021?
I said 76.
I thought it was 32, but
76.
Yeah, I remember watching that. It was either 76 or 77. That's amazing.
Broke his record from the year before
That's
of
amazing.
75.
So wait, I got 3 in the hole.
I got 2.
Yeah, but you were a billion off on the first one.
I was. Well, I was.
She was a billion and a half
2.
off, so you're good.
All right. I got 3 in the hole. I never get 3 in the hole. I like this 4th of July stuff. You
Yeah.
gotta do more often.
We'll see how you do on Labor Day.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, so Kevin does a lot of, well, Kevin and Carrie, you do a lot of traveling where you're staying in hotels with the kids' games and different things, right? So I saw this TikTok, and the first one is, it just kind of makes sense in the world we live in now with scams. But this is a hotel manager. But the second part of this is the part that kind of freaks me out a little bit. Listen to this.
Hi, my name is Melissa. I'm a former hotel manager, and I've actually seen these 2 things happen together. Number 1 is if you get a call to your room and they say they're the front desk and they're trying to verify your card number because your payment didn't get through, that is a scam. Immediately hang up.
Yeah, I mean, I would think that most people would kind of go there.
Hotel staff will not call you to verify a card number over the phone. Second scam.
Actually, you know what? I don't know about that. If I got a call on the internal phone that said my card didn't go through and I need to come down to verify the number, or they want to verify the number and save me the trip down, I may be dumb enough to do that.
You're talking to someone who used to be a front desk.
Used to be a hotel manager.
Yeah, okay. Do you ever call the? Okay.
No.
All right.
Always tell them to stop by the front desk.
This is fantastic that you're here because I need you to listen to the second.
Thanks
part
for living.
Is if you're in your room or you come back and you see that there's a menu that's been slid under your door, be careful because people are actually scamming guests by having them call the phone number, placing a food order, getting their credit card information, and never delivering the food because they're not at a restaurant.
Really? Man, I remember, I can't tell you how many times, well, especially like, I guess I'm thinking of like college dorms. They used to slide dominoes underneath your door all the time. So that's a little different.
Now, with that being said, if you do want food delivered to your room, you can ask the front desk if they have any menus of local restaurants, or you can, of course, use your cell phone.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, here's the part that I think is maybe the one that I think most people wouldn't even think of. Listen to this.
Yes, as a former hotel manager and an avid coffee drinker, I will not use the Keurigs in a hotel room. And this is why. On top of the fact that I've seen other things other than water being brewed, even though a housekeeper may rinse it out or wash the outside, that tube right there never gets cleaned.
So they're showing you the inside of a Keurig, and they're saying that one tube never gets cleaned. Would you ever drink out of the Keurig that's in a hotel room? I have. I always think hot water is going to, but that's a dumb thing for me to think. But
I looked at it twice in Connecticut and didn't do it.
You didn't do it.
I get creeped out just kind of laying on the comforter.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you some stories.
Oh, please hold. Don't go anywhere. No. Hang on. Now listen to this part. This is where in some hotel, I haven't seen this, where they have, instead of the mini shampoo bottles that are sealed and these are bottles that are attached
to the shower. Yeah.
And they're refillable.
Had this in Connecticut.
Okay.
And while we're on the subject of things I don't use, is I will never use these refillable shampoo and conditioner bottles in the tub that are like this, where people can put anything in it. I've seen Nair and
Nair. Could you imagine you're washing your hair and some asshole put Nair in that bottle?
That would be the last thing I'd be worried about.
I wouldn't even think.
And God knows what else in there. Now, these I will use. If you look, you have to unlock them to open them and refill.
Ugh. I can't even imagine.
Would you rather Nair or Schmeg?
Well, I would rather neither.
Well,
so
right, but if you had to choose one or the other.
But see, I'm so naive. I'm like, oh, hey, great shampoo. Yeah. Oh, awesome. I'm just
a shampoo
smell yes. Like asparagus. Oh God. What's the grossest thing you've seen? Like there's some hotel. I mean, if you stay at a place like the W, I'm going to be trusting. If I'm staying at a place like, I don't know, sketchy hotels my dad likes to stay in, I would be like,
well, yeah, motels are sketchy.
Yeah.
But I used to be the manager of the Extended Stay America, which is kitchenettes.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah. So we, down in our area, we had a dishwasher. So like all the coffee maker, like the coffee stuff, but we didn't have Keurig back then.
Right.
We're going probably about 20 years ago.
Okay.
So we would run everything through the dishwasher. So like the coffee pots, the coffee where you put the filter, all that stuff would run through the dishwasher if we see it that didn't, after a long stay, usually after 3 days. The bedding only is washed. I think the bedspreads are washed every 3 stays.
Every 3 stays?
They used to be, yeah.
Unless
they were there longer, then we would clean it for longer.
Yeah. Oh, but 3. So same people 3 stays or 3 different people?
3 different people.
Oh.
We've only stayed for one night. Unless we saw residue or evidence it needed to be washed, but normally it was.
And now who makes the call on the residue? The person cleaning who's got a million other rooms to get to and doesn't want to slow down probably. And
the housekeeper or the housekeeper manager.
Damn.
But so we used to have some Hindu people stay with us.
Yes.
And they would for level 3 or was it Harris back then?
Okay.
And they would stay with us for months. And such nice people, but they love to cook their Indian cuisine.
Yeah.
And like when we would go in and clean these rooms, everything would be yellow.
Oh.
From like the
different curry.
The curry. and always have onions, and there would be like that onion
smell.
shell and the skin like all over the place. And for the longest time, I would not eat Indian food because of that.
Yeah. And Indian food is so good.
Once I smelled it, I'm like, oh, it just takes me right back to that
does,
room.
and it's frustrating, and you have to clean it, and it's hard to get the smell out of there.
Well, especially the yellow from the curry. It's just like all over the place.
Right.
Like on the floors, on the wall. It was...
Wait, for food fight?
Huh?
They have a food fight?
Oh, my God.
So, all right, what about like nasty stuff that you've seen? Anybody, I would assume people leave a lot of things behind.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's always been...
toys
and grossness. And there's also been the occasional drug paraphernalia.
Yeah.
That was left behind, and that's just not fun. Blood.
But see, now I would think these were extended stay, so you weren't at any place where someone may come in, because I've seen people pay full rate, but only stay for a few hours for a purpose.
I mean, you can usually tell when they come in, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, but they would stay the full rate and then only stay. I don't care. I mean, if I have 2 rooms left, I'm going to hike my price up to like $220 a night.
Absolutely.
And somebody will pay for it,
yes.
you know, as long as you don't bring riffraff into my hotel or cause any problems with my guests.
Right. Nobody cares.
I can just sell out my hotel for 2 hours.
Right.
As long as you're not doing a party or anything like that.
No, it's just a private party, one-on-one.
Yeah.
So,
and I kind of put them near a door so they can just slip in and out.
So you already knew.
I kind of knew, yeah.
Wow.
There's a couple that you could just tell.
You could just tell.
Yeah. And there was actually a girl that I grew up with, her brother, that used to live down the street from me. She turned out to be a bad egg.
Yeah.
You know, and so she wound up staying. And she was like, hey, Carrie. I'm like, oh, my God. You know, like, and I knew her past. I knew what she was into, what she did, you know, and I was just like...
Okay.
You know, she stayed. I put her by the door.
Right. Did she have? Was she hooking?
That and drugs.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Right. Yeah.
So her room, and then she had a boyfriend. She had a boyfriend, and I guess there was a warrant out for her arrest because I had the cops come in and say, "Hey, is this such and such person staying with us?" I'm like, "Oh yeah," you know, and they're like, "We have a warrant to search." I'm like, "Okay," and so and all of a sudden, like, the cops, like, or no, they started running out of the hotel. I'm like, oh, she must be back, or they caught her. But I guess what happened was the boyfriend also had a warrant out for his arrest. So she called the police to say, well, if you're after me, you should be after him, too, because there's a warrant for him, too.
That's phenomenal.
And so the cop is like...
She get a reward for turning him in?
That's what I said.
Crime Stoppers. Yes, the greatest. Hey, 2 for 1. I will do it if I can have the reward for both of these.
And I just remember the cop going, he's like, I'm really sorry about the room. I'm like, did you trash it? He goes, oh, no, we didn't trash it. He's like, have you been in there? I'm like, no, she's been here for 2 weeks, but never wanted housekeeping. He's like, well, and he went into his cop car and brought out a Sharp container. He's like, you can keep this, or just let me know and I'll pick it up later.
What's a Sharp container?
For needles.
Oh, this poor woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad stuff.
It's sad stuff. But
it is sad stuff. But it's amazing how people live.
Well,
You had to see like the worst of just how everybody is.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, I mean, they left this stuff behind. You know, it's just sad, some of it. That somebody can even go in and destroy a room like that, you know, and your own, like, just live like a slob. I mean, a lot of the extended people were there on jobs. So, like, a lot of times you'll see, like, RG&E bring in contractors to put up, like, new poles along the roads. They'll bring in tons of people to be on the, you know, to stay for a week.
Yeah. And
they'll park all their trucks there. A lot of utility workers, Paychecks used to bring in tons of people from outside. We had a huge contract with them, and they would stay at the hotel for a couple weeks. You know, that's the type of people that you'll see. And then during the
mostly
summer,
professionals and stuff. Yeah.
And then like when we had the PGA, their LPGA, we had a lot of the golfers or the caddies staying with us because they wanted, you know, a kitchen rather than.
Yeah, makes sense.
But we also got perks that way too, like tickets, vendor tickets. So we had the 1 year Starbucks was just launching their Frappuccinos, and we had the vendor staying with us, and he literally would have like 12 cases delivered every day.
Wow.
And he's just like, he'll come back and he's like, I had 6 cases left, and I have to show that I got rid of it, so it's all yours. And I'm like, dude, We're like popping the shots like every time, because we were
Up
at the
for
one.
a week.
We were at the one in Henrietta, so when Krispy Kreme was going up there, we had all the managers staying with us, and they did all their batches. They would bring tons of donuts to the desk. Here, eat these. You're done with them.
They were the best donuts ever.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. When they were there, their managers were staying. They were dropping off food after they test kitchened it all.
Wow.
So there's perks and Mary Collander's, those pies.
Yeah.
They had a warehouse in the Genesee Valley or in the Genesee Regional Market. So they were spatch baking a bunch of pies, and all the ones that weren't good, they were dropping those off too. So like,
here's the shitty ones. Enjoy.
Well, pretty much. So like the lattice wasn't perfect or whatever, or the crust was crumpled.
It still tastes delicious.
Still tasted the
Doesn't
same.
matter. Doesn't matter. I'm with you. We are at the Muir household. The Muir. I'm going to call it Muir Manor. Muir Manor.
All right.
Muir Manor in the Garagio. Getting ready for 4th of July, where Grand Funk Railroad will be playing not far from where we sit right now. And Kevin has no interest in going. None.
No. I'll hear it from here. We hear it from
Tyler's going to go.
Tyler's going to go?
Yep. Grand Funk Railroad at the 4th of July.
He's just going to hang out with his chick. He doesn't care what band's playing. What is he, 14, 15 years old?
14.
Okay,
I know, a little bit of Americana. The Baconator cars crashed twice already today.
Oh, there you go. Very good. Well, I hope you have a good and safe 4th of July. Shannon Joy on the podcast for the 4th of July. Right. Freedom fighter Shannon Joy. You might see a different side of her. I guess Shannon must have tweeted out that she was going to be on it because I'm already getting nasty comments from people.
Did you
let her on? She's crazy, man.
Did you get her F-bomb?
I did not, but I said, I think you're going to start you might see a different side of her. It's like a one-on-one conversation, but she's a freedom fighter, and what better than on the 4th of July? For Kevin Muir at Muir Manor, the king of Muir Manor, the figurehead of Muir Manor, the queen of Muir Manor, Carrie Muir. His sons, Sam, Tyler, and Brady. I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you tomorrow.